Hello, I am DigX7, a self-taught game developer making videos for fun and your entertainment. This video will be a devlog for C.H.A.O.S, a game I made for the Mini Jam 74 Game Jam, which took place from February 19th through February 21st, 2021. A game jam is where developers get together to make games using a set prompt with a limited amount of time. Mini Jam 74 took place over 3 days. The prompt was chaos, and the limitation was that you could only use an exact set of keyboard inputs. We'll get to which ones in a second. First, let's talk inputs. Video games, or more broadly, games, are by nature interactive. It's what separates them from other forms of entertainment. Non-video game games have the players interact in all sorts of ways. From moving cards, rolling dice, shouting things, the possibilities are endless. Video games, by comparison, are very limiting in how the players can interact, and that they can only use a set number of buttons. And yet, because of this, it can almost be easier to get more immersed in video games as a result. Because there are so few interaction options, it can be easy to figure out how to interact simply through trial and error. Also, because there are so few options, many games will opt to use the same button layout for similar types of games. To most gamers, playing video games is like a second nature, as in they don't even have to think about the individual buttons, but instead the actions they cause in the game. So what if we turn this on its head? What if you take the established ways of interacting, established button layouts, and throw them out the window? Without having to ramp up anything in the game, you just induced chaos. Chaos as the player needs to throw out everything they learned and figure out even the basic ways of interacting with the game. Chaos as they have to start from square one. This is what the Game Jam was going for, and is what I tried to lean into. The exact keys we could use were as follows: A, X, spacebar, B, P, and 8. We did not use the mouse or any gamepads. With this in mind, I wanted to make a sci-fi game where you control a ship stumbling through space. Each key would be tied to one of the abilities on this little spaceship. The A and X key would turn the ship, while the spacebar would provide a small thrust moving you forward. I made it so your ship seemingly had no friction and can thus slide around really easily, just like in space, and injecting more chaos. The P key would be used to pick up gems that you needed to open the various gates to beat the level. This would provide some kind of goal to my game. Blocking said goal would be cubes that hinder you and enemies that can hurt you. You would need to press the 8 key to shoot lasers for those cubes, or press the B key to shoot lasers for the enemies. Once these were in place, it was time to make my game look good. Due to a lack of sanity and dwindling time, I settled on a simple low-poly art style, added a bunch of particles, added a few levels, and voila, you have a game. The menus were a little tricky to implement cause I couldn't use the mouse, so instead I ended up using the A and X keys to navigate the menu and the B key to select the various things. This was unconventional, but was also interesting to learn as it was something I did not know. So, progress. With everything done, I packaged up my game and all the usual game page stuff, made some builds, uploaded it, and then called it a day. All said and done, so here's my game. C.H.A.O.S. And that wraps up my devlog on C.H.A.O.S. In total, it took about a day and a half to make, though I'm glad I just got something done. Hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as I did making it. If so, hit all the standard YouTube buttons to make me happy. See you next time, and as always, don't stop creating.